Welcome to Commerce class. Now let us continue with the chapter. Now we will be learning about the different levels of management. Now there are three levels of management. Top level management, where you have board of directors, managing directors and general manager. Second is your middle level management. There are different types of departmental heads like production, sales, purchase, personnel and finance. Then you have the bottom level management, where you have supervisor, jobbers, foremen, etc. Now let us learn in detail the different levels of management. First, the top level management. The top level management is the supreme authority of the management of an enterprise. Important policy decisions of business unit are taken by top level management. Now the functions are to lay down primary and subsidiary objectives of business, to select chief executive officer and higher officers and to assign them authority and responsibility, to distribute profit, announcing dividends, creating reserves and retaining profits decisions are taken by the top level management, to safeguard the rights of shareholders and act as trustee of business enterprise and to supervise it. That means directors act as the trustee of the business enterprise. To plan for the enterprise, its implements and to supervise it. To plan for long term and take strategic decision. To sanction the budget prepared by different departments. To abide by law and to take code of interest of different stakeholders of the business. To analyze reports of different activities and to give instructions accordingly. To deal with legal hassle and bring a situation for the same. Or we say it as to analyze and resolve complex problems of management as per legal provisions. Middle level management. The middle level of management is an important link between top level and bottom level of management. Among all the three levels of management, it is considered as a connecting link between the other two levels of management. It includes departmental heads. Here we find experts of their own respective department. It includes the purchase officer, sales officer, finance officer, accounts officer, etc. It is also known as officers level. Now let us learn the functions. To implement the orders and instruction given by CEO. To prepare budget by each departmental head and present it before the top level management. To formulate the policies, rules and structure for the accomplishment of enterprise objective and to decide necessary methods and then to analyze it and to decide appropriate measures or the criteria for it. To take the necessary steps to increase efficiency and effectiveness of departmental activity. To make attempts to enthusiase the employees of department. To keep in constant touch with the officers of the other departments and establish coordination. To focus on functioning of subdivisions. To supervise the working of the departments, get information, provide directions and pass on information to the top level management. To help the top level management in taking policy decision. Among all the three levels, bottom level is the last level. In other words, it includes operational workers. It is also known as operational level or functional level or supervisors level. So you have bottom level management, which can be called as operational level, functional level or supervisional level. People working here are the representatives of the management. At this level, the function of management is less, whereas the function of administration is more. So let us come to the functions. It conducts supervision on worker. To see that there remains discipline among employees and their morale is boosted. To plan routine work of the department. To perform functions related to employees like transfer, promotion, training, etc. To get instructions, orders, and program from the departmental officer to carry out the departmental function. To perform the functions like the layout, repairing, and maintenance of machineries. To make arrangement for necessary equipments, raw materials, etc. for the workers. To solve the genuine problems of the workers. To implement decisions and policies decided by the top level management. Last, to forward reports of various activities taking place at the bottom level, suggestions and complaints of employees to the middle level management. Now let us learn the difference between top level, middle level and bottom level. First is the management and administration. Here we can see the top level has more of management and very less administration. Middle level, the management comparatively is less and administration is more. In bottom level, proportion of management is too less and administration is in the maximum. Now, who all are included, that already we learned in that triangle. Then the authority and responsibility. Top level, both are more, whereas in middle level, comparatively less authority, whereas responsibility is limited to departments only. Bottom level, less authority, responsibility is limited to subdivisions only. Number of members. Top level, less number of members. Bottom level, compared to top level, you have more number of members. Compared to top and middle level, there are more number of members in bottom level. Competence. Top level people are all round developed as they are needed in everything, whereas in middle level, specialized knowledge peoples are being appointed, and in the bottom level, the people are the one who has one's own department and they will be knowing about that department only. So requirement of knowledge will be according to their sub-departments. Formation of objective of policy. In that, top level, this level formulates basic objectives and policies of the company, and it has been implemented by the middle level management. And in the bottom level, they implement the policies and decisions framed by the top level and the middle level, so they have to just follow it. Now the accountability. In top level, accountable towards shareholders, creditors, government departments, legal provisions, whereas middle level is only accountable towards top level and bottom level is accountable towards middle level. Now who takes the decision? Decision is taken by this top level management, and so they are more risky and comparatively more far reaching to a large extent. Decision level by the middle level are less risky and far reaching, whereas decision taken by the bottom level are least risky and far reaching. Thank you, students.